We know this is a quadratic equation because the highest exponent on the variable is a 2. That's called the degree of the equation. It also tells you how many solutions you will have. So quadratic equations, the easiest way to solve a quadratic is by factoring if it will factor, and not all will factor. So we've got x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. And this factors into, well, the steps are this spot times this spot must give you x squared. So that would be x and x. And then this spot times this spot must give you a 6. That's 1 times 6 or 2 times 3. And the tricky thing is the insides multiply together combined with the outsides multiply together must give me a 5x. So let's try the 2 and the 3. Plus, plus. So we've got the x squared, we've got the 6. Multiply the insides, you get 2x. Multiply the outsides, you get 3x. And then if you combine those, you get 5x. So this is how you factor. And what's the only way you can multiply two things together and get 0? One of them must be 0. So x plus 2 must be 0, or x plus 3 must be 0. And that's x equals negative 2, or x equals negative 3. So there are my two solutions. Now you can also solve it by the quadratic formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Where a is 1, it came from this coefficient here. B is positive 5, it includes the sign in front, and C is positive 6. So plug those three values in. Negative B would be negative 5, plus or minus the square root of B squared, minus 4 times A times C, all over 2 times 1, 2 times A. So that's negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 24, which is 1, all over 2. So I've got negative 5 plus or minus 1 over 2. Square root of 1 is 1. So that's negative 5 minus 1 over 2, and that will give me negative 3. Or negative 5 plus 1 over 2, and that will give me negative 3. So either way works. Obviously, factoring only works if it will factor.